So this is the Freak Show episode 115. Jesus Christ, we got 115 on this. Can you believe that? And we're outside. Can you believe that it's what, like 50 degrees, and it's beautiful.
Well, no, it's actually really nice out today. A little loud right now, but it was a loud a minute ago.
Nah, it's nice, man. Last week we were from the lair, the John's lair.
Last week was good. I was fucked up last week.
The lair of lights.
We had the African Americans on. They were
yeah,
fun.
They were phenomenal. They were phenomenal.
How many complaints did we get on that one? For the shit you were saying?
I call it the blackout. The blackout.
I knew. As we were saying half that shit, I'm like, oh, we're still gonna get complaints about that one.
I'm gonna do an episode and just print out some of the
read the tweets,
the email that I get once in a while, and it's just like these people gotta get a life about. Oh, you guys are very offensive. You offend everybody.
You're oppressing that man.
I'm like, oh my god, oppressing him.
He's right here.
He's not
oppressing him. He's happy to be on the show. Shut up.
That motherfucker ate good too that day.
Oh my god.
Both of them.
They ate like savages. So I cook a lot. And they ate like savages. What did I make that time? The beef stew, right?
The beef stew with the green Star Wars rigatoni.
Yep.
The little beanie rigatoni. Right, rigatoni? Is that what those called?
I call them fucking bow ties. I don't know.
Bow tie, yeah, that's what they were, bow ties.
I call them bow ties.
Do you want to hear something funny? They were shocked when I told them that the Roots had a Christmas special. They thought I was ripping.
I thought you were full of shit too, bro.
They had the Roots the Next Generation. They looked
Who the fuck okays that?
Ratings.
Let's do a Christmas special about slavery. Like, fuck, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But this is after slavery. Look at these fucking people carrying the couch. Holy shit, motherfuckers.
There's some dumb motherfuckers in this city.
Just walking around with a couch.
Why do I look stoned in this?
Dude, you always look stoned. Dude,
do I really?
It's the red light.
Baby.
Dude, let me tell you. So I gotta give it, you know what? This week, instead of having a motherfucker of the week, I'm having you got it, boy, of the week. Thank you, fucking HBOMAX, for giving us Wonder Woman for free. Unlike Disney that makes millions and millions of dollars, you still want to burn the small people for some more money. You better put Black Widow on for free. I don't want to pay shit.
Well, how many, we should take a poll. How many views or downloads do you think that movie's going to get in one fucking day?
Dude, let me tell you, that thing is going to be phenomenal. That thing is going to get like a shitload of download. It's probably going to be, you know what, you know how many new subscribers will probably just get HBO, like you can even get HBO Max. So for $14.99, you get a whole month of free entertainment.
Yeah.
You can watch any TV
which is cheaper than a ticket to the movies to see it.
Which is cheaper than a ticket to the movie to see it. You can watch with your family. You can watch as many times as you want. The other thing, the same day, I think Amazon has, Amazon, I think it's December 18th. It's coming to America too, so a lot of things do. If Disney.Plus really want to pull the trigger, they're doing great with the Mandalorian.
They're putting out Soul, which is going to be. I think that they're holding on too long. Now I heard that WandaVision ain't coming out till fucking January
of 2021. Yeah.
Why?
But you know what? That kind of makes sense because then you get Christmas, all that stuff, nothing. So I think.
But the Mandalorian's over in what? 6 weeks?
Mandalorian is over December 18th.
So why don't you have fucking WandaVision start the next week?
Today was episode 4, and it was a good episode.
It was good.
You see, it was very good.
Those took spoilers? No.
I said it's not give spoilers yet, but I can tell you I was watching the Supernatural.
Let's spoil that?
And I'm going to spoil that because it's been 15 years.
Spoilers.
You guys should have been watching Supernatural all this time, but I got to tell you, it brought a tear to my eye watching Dean die in a hunting mission. Then Sam.
There's absolutely no tear ducts in this man's head, so he's lying. He was just sprinkling water on his face like fucking Twilight.
No, I sprayed a little alcohol underneath.
Exactly.
And then watching Sam like grow old and have a kid named Dean and pass away, and then they reunite in heaven. It was very well done. But I thought they ended the show last week. They defeated God. There was the new God.
Like they beat God.
There was the new God. This new kid Jack was the new God, but he fixed heaven. He fixed everything, and I also wish they had a little bit more cameos in there. They didn't have that many cameos. Like they should have had a lot more.
What We Do in the Shadows has 1 billion cameos.
What We Do in the Shadows is a phenomenal show. It's pretty much the vampire of Office.
Yeah.
You know, that's all it is. It's like if the Office was a it's pretty much a vampire show like The Office. You got these guys. I like when some of the cameramen gets killed.
Oh yeah. We'll get you out later.
But dude, so supposedly right now, HBO, what is it? Netflix has this crazy deal that they might get the next James Bond. But you know what? That James Bond is no longer 007. It's a new 007. It's a woman that carried the title 007. Yeah. Cause I don't know.
What are you doing?
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? She is interfering. Look at that. Look at this flying right in front of the camera.
What the fuck?
Because it's warm. It's very warm.
That's his Guillermo's fly. He's flying around.
Didn't one of the vampires can turn into all kind of weird shit, like one of the Hulk or something?
No, it was fucking Laszlo. He turned like a it wasn't a bat too, but it was something else.
It was shit.
Laszlo. Damn right I can. Me and the Baron had some very sexual relations, and I liked it.
I like when he fucked the Muppet. That fucking Muppet. And he's like, oh my god, what happened? Dude, did you see the fucking? I gotta tell you, Monday Night Raw was really, really good, and that title change.
I saw that coming a mile away.
Oh my god! But that title change and you see the fucking Sheamus gave Drew McIntyre the sword. What was the deal?
You know whose sword that was?
Who?
Vince McMahon's. So he came out with the kilt. He's like, oh, with a kilt, that's a cool thing, yada yada yada. And he's like, we're gonna give you a sword. And he's like, where the fuck can get a sword from? Vince's like, I got one. So it turns out that Hunter and Stephanie went to a fucking swordsmith in Scotland when they were there, I guess, touring there. I don't fucking know. And got a legit sword. Now, Drew's like, I lived in Scotland. I've never seen a fucking sword store or a swordsmith. How the fuck do these rich pricks know this shit? These bugs kill him.
Yeah.
I want to kill him. I want to eat him. So, yeah, I was Vince's sword. Apparently, when Drew was walking through the ring, Hunter goes, did I buy Vince that? He's like, yes, you did. I'm going to get to the ring.
But that title, because you know what, on paper, that fucking Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns was so much better.
Of course.
Than Randy Orton versus, so they gave the title to Randy Orton for a little bit. They took the title away, and then now they put the title.
He'll get it back.
On freaking.
He'll get it back at the Royal Rumble.
On Drew.
And then it'll be him versus Edge for fucking Mania.
I think the Edge match, if they do an Edge, because now there's even rumor that Randy Orton quit after that match.
Really?
Have you heard that?
No.
And did you see the other horrible thing? Did you see the fucking AEW? AEW that did like the whole version of whatchamacallit, the Hangover?
Yes.
With Jericho and Elvis and the fucking mention it.
Hornswoggle, yes, I did see that. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
What the hell was wrong with that?
I also didn't know. I watched this recently that Taker going into Mania was supposed to win. He said he knew he went to versus Brock. He goes, when I showed up, I watched an interview with him. He goes, when I walked into WrestleMania that weekend, that morning, till about an hour prior, I was winning, and then Vince walked in and said, "Yeah, we're gonna put Brock over." And I said to him, "I don't agree with that at all. I don't think you're right. But it's your company, it's your ball. Whatever you want to do, I'll do."
But you know what also happened? That he caught a concussion. Also, he caught a concussion, and that's what really messed him up. So once he got that concussion, you know what? He didn't even know what the hell happened because he finished the match, went to the back, and collapsed in the match. You hear that whole thing in the back, that whole thing with him, and he went down, and Vince got nervous.
I mean, he openly said it. He doesn't think Brock needed it. Brock didn't need that push. He didn't need that. I mean, and then the streak kind of shit the bed with everything. And then Roman beat him the next year. It's like, this is fucking horrible. This is just dumb now. Hire a Jabba.
But they did that, Roman beating him, then so he can, win the title. And then he beats AJ, and that's it. But that script went on for so many years. There's not going to be another guy that do that.
No. Mansoor is.
Dude, what do you think of Sasha Banks?
You know Mansoor, come on. Yeah. The Saudi Arabia prick.
Oh, yeah.
He's like 19-0 right now in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, my God. He's going to be undefeated every time.
Mansoor is undefeated.
He's undefeated every time. But what
he wants to say Goldberg's next.
When are they going to go to fucking...
The Saudis will shoot him as he's coming down.
When are they going? When do you think they're going back to Saudi? No time soon.
I don't fucking know. Do they have the virus there? I don't know.
Who the hell knows, man? It's amazing. Like, is there going to be like a regular Super Bowl this year?
I don't know. I know apparently they're going to push back. They say they're going to push back Mania like a month to try and get more things open by the time they get there.
Maybe they should do that. They might be able to do that because you know what, Mania, and they're not even doing it in Hollywood. I think this time, I think they're doing a Tampa. The change. I think Hollywood might be
so next year.
Next year because of this whole
The Rock. The Rock versus the Tribal Chief. Cousin versus cousin. Can you do it?
I think they should have The Rock versus The Rock's career versus Roman Reigns' title in the Tribal Chief.
They both come down with their mothers. and they start fighting. Cheers. Cheers to everybody at home. Fuck, this gonna hurt.
Dude, so other rumors that I heard, Disney has Deadpool 3, and I think they're gonna let it be rated R.
They changed the writers.
They changed the writers, yeah.
I don't know why they would do that.
But who wrote it before?
I think Reynolds and somebody else.
I think Reynolds still gonna have creative control. I think, you know.
Bro, he's got apparently he's getting the biggest contract known to man. There's like one other person I think who'll get a big contract, and that's Hugh Jackman.
And they talk about Hugh Jackman maybe even making an appearance in that one just for, you know what, cause they just wanted a movie like that. They wanted a Deadpool and a Wolverine movie for so long. But then finally, I think Marvel is going to get the new Wolverine. How about what do you think with this the new Justice League movie? What do you think they're going to do with that? You think it's going to be total worse?
The Snyder Cut? I mean, I think it's going to be a lot darker. I can tell you that much. I think it's going to be a lot more in-depth. I think it's going to be a difference between, well, I can't really say. I was going to say the difference between the Lord of the Rings and the extended version because Lord of the Rings and the extended version is still the same story. I think you're going to see a lot more shit in this. You're going to see, you know, Victor Stone's dad die. You're going to see, you know, the scene where Flash saves, who then becomes his girlfriend later on. You're going to see Flash jump into the Flashpoint. I think the reason they brought in the Snyder Cut is because the Flash movie's coming out soon. It's not filming, I think, soon. What's actually filmed, I don't know. But the movie's the Flashpoint, which is where Flash goes back in time and change shit, and he fucks everything up. And in this movie, they do that. He don't remember Batman vs Superman. He jumped back and told Bruce that he was right.
You're right.
Yeah. So there's a scene where it shows him going into the Flashverse. The Flashverse is it called? Flashpoint. And he's like, so I think that's why they really wanted to do this to extend further into the next set of movies. My opinion, I could be wrong.
And there's also the other movie they're making is that how long are they going to keep doing this Black Adam? They show a bunch of stuff, but they didn't show any trailer.
Bro, now they're showing that he wants to fight Superman. He wants to fight everybody.
Yeah, Black Adam does fight everybody, like in the
cartoon, in the books, yeah. But like now, like The Rock's calling everybody out. He said, "I'll kick Superman's candy." So I was like, "What the fuck?"
Let's say if you make a movie like that, you make it good. It's a good story. It'll be worth telling, you know.
Yeah.
Because there's also going to be another Shazam movie coming out also. And
that first one was good. I'm sorry. First one was phenomenal.
The first one was fantastic. It was a very good movie. I didn't expect them to have the whole Marvel family either, which was another shock.
That was a shock, yeah.
And now back again, another rumor. This rumor is back again. So supposedly Captain Marvel 2 is going to introduce mutants. And it's going to show how Carol Danvers lost her memory.
I heard that Black Widow's going to do that.
Oh, I think Black Widow is going to do that. I think it's going to show Omega Red or something like that.
I heard they're showing Omega Red. I think they're showing Colossus because they're in Russia and he's like in a jail cell next door. I heard a lot of rumors. And I want to see this fucking movie.
But Colossus was already with in the Wolverine and the what's it called Deadpool movies, you know?
Yeah, but you got to figure this was set before. It's after Civil War.
Yeah,
so it's set like 10 years ago.
But this is like actually this Captain Marvel said little because it's set before the first movie.
But are they doing Captain Marvel? Because I know they want to get rid of that bitch.
Nah, they're doing it. She was good enough, and some people just complain. You know, people like
she's a miserable fuck though.
Is she?
Yes. When you come out and say I don't want single white men to go see my movie, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot.
She just like to talk.
Did you
Like
watch
she's
the
acting.
YouTube clips of all the interviews with her and the rest of the guys? They all hate her.
I didn't, but technically,
I'm gonna send you the clip.
That's like in real life. Captain Marvel was the most.
I'm gonna send you the clip. Her and Don Cheadle went at it, and like he came back on Twitter. He's like, "Don't read into all that stuff." He did. Fucking Jeremy Renner was like, "Whatever." Like she was telling the story how she feels, she has to be held accountable for her stardom and changing the world. And and Jeremy Renner's just like, "Yeah, I don't know. I feel kind of accountable. I don't care. I'm an actor. Who cares?" Like he was just like, "Shut up, dummy."
You think they're saying that Batman's character is also supposed to be very different in this cut of the Justice League.
As far as what?
As he's gonna be like a little bit like there's gonna be some more things. They're gonna go more into him getting like the other heroes' weakness and secrets and stuff like that.
Yeah, he should, and he did.
So I think they're gonna do that. But
it was quiet as shit for like an hour before we got out here. Now all of a sudden we come out here and it's fucking nonstop.
Hey, you saw the new Mutant movie? How was it? Give it an honest review.
It was decent. Is it Deadpool? No. Hang on. At the fire truck fly by. Oh, he's turning too. Did it have enough Easter eggs? Yes. Could it have been better? Yes. It was good. It was a good flick.
Well, is it worth it? Was it like did they mention anything about the original X-Men? Did they have any like little what did they say about the X-Men?
They just mentioned them. They don't really get into detail that they like because they don't know why they're in the hospital at first. You want spoilers or no?
Yeah, I want spoilers. I want
all right, spoilers. So basically, they're in the hospital and the woman's telling her that she's helping them, and it's kind of true. They basically compare them to baby cobras. Baby cobras are the worst of snakes because they don't know how to control their venom, so they kill their prey before they can eat them. Yeah. And new mutants are the worst because they don't know how to control their power. So they do dumb shit. They show how a bunch of them kill people and they didn't mean to, but their powers get the best of them. So they make it seem like this young lady is doing the best that she can to help them with their powers. But in reality, she works for the Essex Corps, which is Sinister. And they're stealing their powers to try and clone and recreate this, that, and the other. So there was one thing they said something about mutants are in the world. Like what about the X-Men? Like we're not the X-Men, we're not them, and those guys aren't here, so fuck them. Like it was very nonchalant, but it was a good. Was it great? No. Was it worth watching? Yeah, I'd watch it again.
It was probably better than Phoenix.
It was like if you're comparing it to Phoenix, it's the best movie in the world. Dark Phoenix was a bag of dog shit.
Oh, that was so terrible. That was so bad. It was really bad.
But this was set very horror-esque though. A lot of jump scares, a lot of scary shit.
I figured it looked more scary than the other one because it did look like more of a horror movie and this and that. So, what do you think of this new thing that once on Ticketmaster open up, John? If you don't take a COVID test, you got to show your paper before you go to a concert. What do you think?
Show us your papers.
How do you think that's going to change everything with them fucking doing that kind of stuff?
I think it's going to get a lot of lawsuits.
Can they really do that?
We're going to find out.
Because, that's like an invasion of privacy also, But I guess...
How are they going to say to you, you can't... I mean, first of all, you're opening the floodgates now for illegal shit. And falsify papers? Come on. Dude, how easy is that?
What if you get the injection? It's fucking just a few days later, barcode appears in your arm.
Show us your papers.
You ever seen that movie with Justice Timberlake? It's called Time.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I actually like that movie.
That was a very good movie. I was surprised that it didn't do better, but that movie was really, really good, man.
Yeah, if you know the name of that, put it up there. I want to see that movie again.
That movie was Time. It was called Just Time. I think it's called Out of Time or something, but it's with Justin Timberlake. It was very good. And he's trying to get to his mother to give him some extra time. And
he was like killing people and stealing their time.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy movie. What do you think they're going to do? What do you think about this weekend, that Survivor Series card?
I think it was good. I mean, I don't know why there's no NXT. Last year it was NXT and they destroyed everyone and then they got shitted on.
But NXT is going to NXT do a war game next week and there's gonna be a Pat McAfee team versus
I hate that
Era.
I can't stand
Dude, that guy's the best That guy's the best promo guy of them all.
He's a piece of shit.
But you see how good he is on
He's
cutting
not
promos?
No, he's not promo. He's a piece of shit.
No, but you see the way he cut promo? He's probably the best speaker that they got. Give him every title.
He calls everybody a scumbag. He calls I would love to slap the dick taste out of his mouth.
Dude, but I love that he cuts
How do I know he has
promo.
dick taste in his mouth? Because you told me. I don't know if it was your dick or not, but you know what? You told me.
But check this out. The fucking guy's a great promo. I think he might cut the best promo than anybody else because he sounds like he really means it. That's what he's so good about.
Because he probably does.
Like
he probably is that much of a douchebag.
I got the greatest fraction ever. We took out everybody and this and that. Finn Balor say, I'm not the only ones that back. Why don't you guys turn around? The Undisputed Era's music play and all hell breaks loose.
Well, did you see he tweeted something or put it on Instagram? The new club? It was him, AJ, and what's his face from the Undisputed Era? Cole.
Oh, yeah?
So they're hinting at a new club.
Oh, my God. That'd be great. Do you see...
And they had all of them in suits.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you see what Retribution, if you follow Retribution on Twitter? Dude, they're fantastic on Twitter. They just shit on their own gimmick.
They won.
Yeah.
They won a match.
But they shit on their own gimmick.
Really?
Have you seen
No.
For Maze or any other guy from Retribution? They're like, it's the best. Follow Retribution on Twitter. It's fucking priceless, man. You know who the other guy you see? Dude, let me tell you. It's fucking Jim Cornette shits on Kenny Omega
He
so
shits
much.
on everybody. First of all, Kenny Omega looks horrible.
Dude, what's going on?
He looks horrible.
Dude,
I got some ugly ass hair, but his hair is fucking. He looks like a fucking permed out 16-year-old from fucking 1982.
Dude, so he counts like you're supposed to believe this guy's the greatest wrestler ever. Dude, he hasn't had a good match in America.
He looks like the girl I dated in 1986 with that permed out ugly ass fucking hair. Kenny, it's ugly, and this is coming from a man who has the ugliest hair in the city. Your hair is ugly,
dude. But the guy had. You know what? I think
am the pot, you are the kettle. I'm calling you black, like that motherfucker over there.
I think the most decent match he has was with Adam Page, and Adam Page is another guy that's overrated. The guy does this guy look like a superstar? Even Omega, does Omega look like a superstar? No. They don't even match to a WWE.
He looks like the crackhead. We just actually leave the bar 10 minutes ago.
And I'm like, oh my God.
But Adam Page, that's what I'm saying. Even him, it's like, he looks like the drunk from last week.
And now he want to do this whole cleaner. He's supposed to be this guy called the cleaner. We're supposed to believe this guy's a tough guy. And now he's coming in a suit, and then he doesn't cut. He can't cut a promo for shit, man.
No, it's boring.
Like, I look at that promo.
You know what he reminds you of?
I was like, oh, this is terrible.
He reminds me of a worse version of Lance Storm. Lance Storm couldn't cut a promo. Well, he couldn't promo towards the end with this kind of be serious for a minute shit. But he's just boring to watch. And then at least Lance Storm wrestling was great. You know, when he was a tag team.
Yeah.
You know,
I like when he teamed up with him and Mike Austin were teaming up.
Really?
Pretty good.
No. When he was with fucking Just Incredible. And Francine.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was
phenomenal.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. That was really good.
That was the primetime players. Mikey, what the fuck were they called? Credible and Impact Players. That's what it was.
My favorite fraction of it all was the Main Event Mafia.
They weren't bad. They weren't giving any. What the fuck?
It's a guy on a bike. It's a guy on a bike with a boombox. The city. No wonder Johnny want to move to Florida and get the hell out of the city. I love the city, dude. But
right now it's like 79 degrees in Florida. We be sitting by the pool doing a
79 degrees here right now.
I'd have chicks out with bikinis running around serving us drinks.
I like that.
And grapes.
Oh, grapes!
Catch it in my mouth.
But you had the impact the impact player. But what the hell, like, you know what, like ECW? You really have you watched it in the WWE Network? Some of those old ECW. Have you watched this whole Undertaker thing that the Undertaker's supposed to show up in Survivor Series?
Yeah,
and
he's gonna be there. And everyone's gonna be there.
I think the Fiend is supposed to come and attack him.
I hope so. I know Kane's gonna be there. Savio Vega's gonna be there, which I'm shocked as shit about. Rikishi Fatu's gonna be there. All the BSB boys are gonna be there.
Is it going to end in a battle royal?
Maybe.
Like a good gimmick battle royal?
Maybe they'll have a heart attack.
I don't know, but supposedly he wasn't going to have one more match. What do you think? They have a match with him and The Fiend at WrestleMania? Set it up then?
Well, apparently Finn Balor also tweeted he wanted it to be his last match. AJ Styles is pissed because he wanted to be his last match. They're all, I mean, they all want to be.
I thought that was his last match, the AJ Styles match.
That's what it's supposed to be, but he wants to let him do what he wants to do. But let's be brutally honest, Vince is gonna run him to fucking death anyway.
Fucking Vince man gave him Rama. Have you seen the special? The Brother of Destruction was pretty good. Them two talking. I was like, wow.
It was good. Yeah,
it was very good. I'm shocked how much shit they're doing right now for the WWF network. Like they got so much stuff. Yeah, like
I didn't know that Lillian Garcia had a fucking show on there.
Oh yeah, like she also got a podcast. It's something for the Glory, I think.
So how about Moxley coming out and dropping the fucking bomb about Renee Young being pregnant?
Oh yeah, how about?
I was like, holy shit.
You know that thing. I was like, holy crap! I was like, I guess he did it because Seth is pregnant. So, Seth having a kid.
She showed the baby pictures.
What do you think of that picture?
It's the fuck up.
And supposedly, let me tell you, once I guess now after the Survivor Series, he's going on vacation.
Yeah,
like he's
gonna spend time with her before and he should. But there's nothing wrong with that. But she still looks hot.
I wonder if they're gonna have like Murphy beat him in like some weird match and he'll be out for a few weeks and this and that.
Maybe he takes his eye out. Eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye.
Rey Mysterio. But here's a question I have because you got Penta Jr. now wearing the half eye mask thing. Is that what the fuck is that about?
Is that the Mexican luchador thing now?
I don't know.
No idea. I think, what do you think about that main event that, dude, these contract signings are so terrible.
Yeah.
Do you see the one and supposedly this guy got knocked out? What do you think about that match they have in December? It's called December 2nd. It's called Winter is Coming. It's called the name of the event. And it's Kenny Omega versus John Moxley on fucking Impact, TNT.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's gonna be on a Tuesday.
What Impact's
on a Wednesday?
Impact is.
On Wednesday on Dynamite. What do you think about that? Those two guys having a match, and you think the title's gonna change?
Well, I mean, what happened to their pay-per-views?
They had a full gear. They only have 6 pay-per-views a year.
They're showing these amazing matches on regular television. It's not giving me any incentive to buy a pay-per-view.
Dude, but you know what the thing that they did? You see, Darby Allin just won the title, right? And then you fucking have him get pinned clean by Brian Cage. The father,
well, what's his face turned on him.
Oh, that big black guy. Yeah. Oh, that was good.
I saw that coming a mile away, though.
Yeah.
He's always coming out late. He's always like, come on, bro. You know what's coming. But now Taz has got one hell of a faction.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I watch his fuck-ups. You watch Saturday Night Dark? Or what night it is on? AEW Dark?
No.
Dude, the shit they do? Oh, my God. I'll send you the link. Botchamania had Taz all over it.
Oh, Botchamania.
And he openly admitted it and made fun of himself. He goes, I'll be on Botchamania. Yeah. And he goes, yeah, but it's about he was making up such random shit about somebody spitting. He's like, it was so bad.
You know,
the commentators were so bad. I'm like, bro, relax.
You know what the problem with AEW is? Pretty much the WWE, just a little bit less. And they already proved to try to beat the WWE. You got fucking Tony Khan writing everything, which is ridiculous.
Looks like a hipster from Williamsburg.
And he's like a mark. The guy fucking was dressed as fucking as Orange Cassidy. Like, who would ever take Orange Cassidy as a real wrestler? That guy would have gone anywhere else. They would have fucking crushed him. This guy's an indie guy that he should not be on TV.
It could be Joey Ryan.
Joey Ryan got fucked.
Yeah, he's done.
He's done.
He's never coming back.
He ain't coming back. And now they got the other idiots back. Pax is back, and he had a problem the first time.
Yeah.
He couldn't even fucking settle on to get pinned. Like, these guys are writing their own matches.
That's the biggest problem that AEW's gonna have is too many of these motherfuckers have creative control.
Yeah.
Like Hogan had.
Yeah.
You can't give him that shit. Like, yo. And that's why I was dying laughing. Well, not laughing, but when I heard that Taker was told an hour before the match, you're losing to Brock. And he was like, I don't agree with it. I don't think Brock needs it, but it's your company. your ball.
But
I'm just playing.
You know why they did that? Because that's the way they built up Rock to be this fucking tough guy. You know, Brock and winning the title and this.
But he didn't need it.
He didn't need it. Of course, he didn't need it.
And Taker openly said, he goes, if you told me someone like Bray Wyatt or these younger guys who are going to be the face of the company for the next 10, 15 fucking years, I get it.
You know what?
Brock ain't. Brock's old.
You know who I would have loved ending his streak? I would have loved to see like Jeff Hardy do it. Could have had that great match. No. Legacy.
But no. Someone like The Fiend. Like, so Roman ending it, I would have got Roman's young, and he's going to be the face of the company for the next 20 fucking years. Someone young. I would have loved to see Bo Dallas. Was I Bo Lee, bitch?
Where is that motherfucker at?
I think he got hepatitis C and then went home.
I think they were talking about putting him in NXT.
That's a lie. I don't know.
You know why they were?
I'm making shit up.
You know what? Because they were showing the old NXT title, NXT title. They were showing all these things, and supposedly Bo was supposed to come back. He's the greatest NXT champion. Bo, and fucking no, they just got him fucking out.
I'm waiting to see him come out with The Fiend and Abyss.
Dude, let me ask you a question. This is the big one. What do you think about that whole thing with Selena Vega?
Oh, that's
suppose she got fired before the whole union thing. She was fired.
She knew she was going, so that's why she said that.
Yeah.
Because she wouldn't give up her Twitch account and her cameos, because she made almost twice as much doing that than the WWE. Now,
I don't believe that.
I do.
I don't believe that.
I absolutely do.
I find that hard to believe.
Why?
You think she's making over $200,000-$300,000?
Yeah.
Yeah. How?
The cameos. If she books fucking 5 cameos a week, that's like $500-$600 right there.
But here's the problem: once you land the WWE spotlight, you're not doing the stuff. People
she'll still get it. No, she'll still get it because she's a cosplayer and that's those geeks, bro. They do that shit.
But guess
like fucking Paige Sanjaya, that fucking name is. I subscribed to her shit recently.
Yeah.
Actually really funny. I did it last, I'll say Friday or Saturday. I just joined it to make comments and talk to her. You got to join her page. It was like $6 a month. And I did it. And for the next hour, I was talking to her and Mickey James and ODB, not ODB, Tara, the old Tara of all names, and somebody else, SoCal Val. But I always put comments in it. She'd always answer my comments.
Let me ask you a question. She's doing that. Are they supposed to take over her Twitch? Did she let the Twitch get taken over by WWF?
She didn't, so I guarantee she's fired next. Basically, WWE said they want to take over your channels, and they make the money, and you get a percentage of the cut. Their answer is, we can do all the work, you didn't do shit, so why the fuck? Vince is going to fuck himself, because if you're an independent, shut the fuck up.
But this is the problem. They made the name out of what they brand him. Yeah. If they were using the own name and stuff, I don't see why.
Is. So Paige doesn't use her name Paige. She uses her real name.
Okay.
They all use their real names nowadays. You can't tell AJ Styles from using it. It's his fucking name. But the problem is that, they built it up themselves, and now Vince wants a piece of it. Here's the problem. If you're saying they're independent contractors, and it's what they do on themselves, not on your company time, how the fuck you tell them they got to pay me? That doesn't make any sense. You hire a contractor to fix your house. You can't tell him any other house you fix I get paid from, right?
Yeah.
And you can't do it for 3 months after you leave here. So Vince has got away with murder for a long time.
But you know what the problem is?
I think he needs to fucking
think about Vince. You don't really. Why do wrestlers want a union? You don't need a union. If you're making 300,000, even 100,000, you can afford pretty good insurance for $700. You can afford good insurance. But
I don't think it's insurance. I think it's more this.
But check this out. Now you're gonna be a union, right? Yeah. Now, then your company will pay for your insurance. But now you also got to pay union dues. Yeah. Everybody forget about that. Everybody's going to pay.
Oh, of course.
And the union due is not going to be something like, these guys are making a lot more money. The union due might be $150 a month. Yeah. You might get, but you're still going to be losing something. And here's another thing. Here's the other part with the union. Do you go into the actors union? Do you go to this union? Do you go to the ZAG? So where do you lie when it comes to this union? Then the union, once you're a union worker, they can put this contract on you so much that they could actually tell you can't wrestle for the next 2 years because it might be the union rule. These guys better be very careful what they ask for.
No, absolutely. But I do think that, like I said, this whole Twitch third fucking party thing. I think Vince, he should just let it go, let them do their thing, because I think he's gonna fuck himself with it. But that's me.
But you know what the problem is? The WWF offer you your own podcast if you want to do it all this. They offer their own thing.
But they want the money from it. If I'm doing all the fucking work, what are you getting them paid for?
But you can get a percentage that comes with your check, and it's secure. It's steady income coming all the time.
Okay, so if I'm making $100,000 a year, and now I'm gonna make $40,000 a year, and you're gonna get 60, suck these nuts.
But you're gonna get 60 on top of your regular check, and you probably get bonus
or 100. No, I want the fucking. If I'm putting all the work in, I want the fucking money. What is Vince doing for that?
Let me tell you. You know what Vince is doing?
I get it.
Vince is giving you the name. Vince is giving you exposure on a TV show.
That's what I'm saying. If they're using the name that Vince owns, yes, I get it. If they're using his studios, yes, I get it. They're not. They're home playing fucking video games.
Because look at Bruce Pritchard. He still got his podcast. Yeah. And he's working, and he makes a lot of money off that podcast. So how come? What's any different between him? But
the big difference is he takes it in the ass from Vince when he asks, like Jared Briscoe. Look at him, bro. He got fired. Yeah, he's been in what 90 years. They like, get the fuck out of here, yo prick.
That was so bad. Come
on, bro.
Fire him.
Like, you're out.
I think.
Now, do you think you said you're fired? Did he call him and said that to him?
Probably.
He marked it out on him.
But Jim Cornette was bitching about that. Saying, he should have let him finish his time. This guy's actually a real stooge. He's been with McMahon, everything. Does Pat Patterson still have a job, or does Pat Patterson get fired?
I think Patterson's still there. That's still one of the greatest fucking. When he won the Hardcore Championship, because what's his face was sleeping, and he went. he's like chanting and yelling in dead silence. It was amazing.
It was great. I love that. How about what do you think? Dude, how about that guy with AJ? When is that guy?
He talks now. I see him talking.
Oh, what he said, I didn't see that.
Fucking Matt Riddle, who I can't stand, was he said, I got a name for this guy. He goes, get out of here. You can't say a name. He doesn't speak English. He goes, yes, I do. He goes, what do you mean? He goes, why you didn't tell me? He goes, you never asked me. You never spoke to me. And he was like, that's why he lost. He's like, what the hell? That guy's huge. Dude, but he looks like a kindergarten kid next to him.
You know what's so funny? These guys, Revival, went to AEW, and they winded up in the same place as they did WWF. They're getting shit on. Revival is no different in fucking AEW than they were in WWF.
Exactly.
It's like,
WWE.
I mean, oh my God.
Get the F out.
I think it's the same thing like the best friends. Oh my God. Can somebody just kill the best friend?
Put them in the mom's soccer van and push it off a cliff.
Dude, the best friends is like the worst gimmick. Like,
they are generic wrestler A and B.
Those tag teams are like the worst tag team. Like, oh my God. And then you got Jenny Janetta and fucking Sonny Kiss. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sonny Kiss needs to be put to rest.
Put to rest. Did you see that? What's his face came out though? Killer Cross put out a tweet.
Yeah, what he said.
Or an incident about how fucking jacked he is and how he's getting bigger. And I could give a shit less about him. Bring his wife back.
Oh, she's hot. Oh my God, she's hot.
She is what I like to call scrump diddly umptious.
Oh yes. You know, I was watching a movie, and you know who was in the movie? What the hell is that girl? The girl that goes out with Buddy Ray, Angelina Love.
Sky.
Oh, it's a Velvet Sky. Angelina Love.
No, Velvet Sky. Angelina loves the trashy looking one.
Yeah, the blonde. Yeah, so she's in some movie. It was funny. She's in some movie. I was shocked about. It's called Wrestling.
I don't want to. He still seems like a fucking pain in the ass. I would not want to fuck with him.
Dude, that guy. They did some talk about him and all the shit that he do. But so supposedly the NWA is coming back with a few shows. You know what else came back? Major League Wrestling came back, but they were doing a bunch of other stuff. Major League Wrestling actually pretty good if you ever watched this show.
And that's not who's on it.
It's like it's like a bunch of other stars and new star. Like you know who was on? Brian Pillman Jr. was on it. All those other guys.
So basically nobodies.
Yeah, but these are these are a lot of guys that later on you wind up seeing them at NXT.
You know who's gonna be there? Enzo.
Oh, yeah, Enzo and Big Cass.
What do we got here?
Dude, what the hell did they do to Carmella? They turned Carmella back into being what she was.
Her outfit's hot as shit, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
that red shiny outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck. I would skull fuck Corey Graves to get a piece of her. I would. I hate Cornette to begin with, but
He sucks.
Did you ever see that video?
Which video?
With me cursing them out?
No.
So
why were you cursing him out?
Because he's an asshole. So Buddha put up a picture of a meme, and it had like about hipsters, and it had Corey Graves on the picture. So I put in the comment on Facebook, I'm like, yo, bro, that's Corey Graves. So Buddha thought I knew him, and he's like, oh man, I'm really sorry. I know it's a friend of yours. I'm really sorry. So I was very, very drunk one night, and I just went on a rant about Corey Graves. I'll show you after this. And I was like, but when you see it, it was like a Rossi rant, but with me.
Have you seen what they're doing this weekend with the Agree to Meet? So you pay like $125, and you get a 5-minute conversation with your wrestler, which is almost cheaper than the Cameo.
Yeah.
And you get 5 minutes. You can ask a question, this and that. And after the thing, you send your address and stuff, and they send you the autograph, the pictures, and everything with your superstar. Which I think
was that AEW or WWE?
WWE.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah,
that.
Demolition just had like a WrestleCon thing online too.
They didn't wrestle.
No, they didn't wrestle. They did a WrestleCon. Like they just did a signing.
They have all three of them there, or just two of them?
No, Pierre Crush is dead.
I know. Look at that joke, you fuck.
You can't bring.
I should laugh about people dying, but come on.
You can't bring Crush back.
A lot of them died.
Crush, hey, you know what's the sad thing? Crush is actually Crush.
Was he Brian Adams? Or was he?
Yeah, Brian Adams. Yeah.
The other one was what?
Adam Boone was.
Adam Bomb. I thought was his name though.
I forgot what his name. He's another one. Those guys were. I love that tag team Chronic where they came and they went to WWF.
They buried them. Oh my! Well, because they had a horrible fucking match. They came out against Taker and it was them versus Taker and Kane, and it was a fucking disaster.
It was disaster.
It was horrible. And that's when Vince was like, "Fuck them, get rid of them." they came out and they should have been the next big thing, and then that one match, Taker was like, "You guys suck dick. Get out of here."
How about fucking Rob Van Dam and his wife just leaving TNA?
Have you seen her Twitter?
Oh my god,
she's fucking insane.
First
of all, she has ab implants. Who the fuck does that?
Who gets ab implants?
Bro, I'm gonna say this to you now. Luna, who's a very good friend of mine, who's a bodybuilder, who has like 0.2% body fat. When she sits down and leans over, the skin just rolls. That's what it does. You don't have a six-pack when you're punched over sitting. It's virtually impossible. This chick does. They don't fucking move. And I think they're up high. Like her six-pack starts up here somewhere. I'm going to show you some photos. They got to be fit. They got to be implants. Just like her ass and her tits and her lips. And God bless Rob, because all her videos I see is probably like 9 girls with fat asses dancing and yelling. And if Rob Van Dam's in the middle of that, he's gonna have a fucking heart attack.
You know what the problem is? Sometimes it's like too much. Sometimes like I watch it. Sometimes like, oh my god, it's like
that tongue into that. So they got banned from Twitch for that shit. For his show, yes. They were doing a segment with him, and I guess they showed too much skin or too much something or other, and now Twitch is like, yank, you're done.
That's fucking crazy, man. That's fucking crazy. Oh, I didn't even realize that they did that. They just cut them off. Because you know what? There've been a few channels that got taken out of Twitch. I thought there was a conspiracy show that got taken off of Twitch too. They shut it down.
Really?
But they were talking. Not mine. I don't do Twitch.
Why not?
Dude, I'm already in the enough platform. Why do I need any more? You know?
True.
It's like, how many more platforms do you want to be in? Like, it's enough. It's enough.
It's getting weird out here.
It's getting weird. The freaks come out at night.
You know what that was?
Who? Art. That was Art.
Oh.
That's Art. He's a good friend.
Like he's sitting there staring at us. Like,
he's Art. But he saw us filming.
I don't know you.
He's going to the ball. Yeah, no, I know who that is. That's Art.
I don't know you. That's my purse.
I gotta tell you, man. What do you think? Thanksgiving coming?
Shut down again.
Can you explain to me how are these numbers going up? What is that they doing? How is it that they're doing? And then
explain to me how last year, in 2019, in America, we had 2.8 million deaths. But yet, in this year, we have another month left. We only have 2.2, and it's a pandemic. How the fuck is that possible?
Oh my God!
I guarantee you. See, that was my motherfucker of the week. Is Cuomo, who's telling everyone we're going to shut things down again, and then gave himself a $25,000 raise.
I heard he's going to deny the race.
Because of all the shit he got for it.
Dude,
they went after him, bro, on Twitter.
First of all, him getting a raise, and he hasn't done nothing with this pandemic. Everything's still fucked up.
The best part with him in the pandemic was when him and his brother had it out. Mom didn't like you anyway.
You know, his mom told you were fancy. That's what she showed you how to cook.
That's why you were in the kitchen.
Holy mommy said,
Fredo, get back in the kitchen.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I think at Thanksgiving, I guarantee you, because they're going to blame it on Thanksgiving. That everyone was out with their families. That the numbers are skyrocketing, and they get closed down again.
Dude, but let me tell you something. And I don't mean to be the devil's advocate, but
yes, you do.
Think about it. You're in your house and you have more than 20 people.
Okay.
How is that legal to have over 20 people in your house when it's your property?
How's it illegal?
What if you do leave with 10 people? What if you got a big house and you just have a big family?
What if you're a bunch of Mexicans? They all live like cockroaches in the house.
So why the fuck do you tell people, do you know what, that's an infringement on your Constitution? I know there's a pandemic, but you can't tell people how many people they can have in the house.
Yeah, it's not. Well, that's kind of what they're doing here. They're testing the waters of what they can get away with. Like when people walk outside with beer bottles in their hands.
And then you have the problem that you're going to have those neighbors that you're going to have your neighbor that doesn't have a life out there like this, John, and her peacock.
Yeah.
One.
Oh, so that's the new thing too. Is
three.
If you rat somebody out and they get caught, you get a finder's fee. So you're gonna see motherfuckers shooting each other now.
This is like
you rat me out, I'm a fucking engine.
This is like
Wild West, man.
This is 1984. This is fucking 1984. These fucking people just, dude, think about that. You got 10 people, you'll get, like, you know what? I want to throw a party in my house. I'm going to have 180 people.
Just make sure you bring your son so it's got protest.
Yep, and everybody's going to have Black Lives Matter shirts and T-shirts. So it's no longer a party, it's a protest.
It's a protest.
We're protesting. What are you protesting? Whatever we're protesting. I'm going to protest just to protest. Because this thing about this
We're not going to protest.
No, but how about you? What is it?
PCU?
PCU.
Is that movie?
Yeah, no.
We're not going to protest. We're not going to protest.
But do you think the numbers went up because of all those celebrations when Biden won? Because there were people dancing. There were people
I want to know what the numbers are. Is it showing you have antibodies? I mean, you could have had it 6 months ago, or is it showing that you have it at that current moment in time? That's what I want to know. Because you showed antibodies, right?
Yeah, I got antibodies twice.
Now, does that mean that they're going to show that but now you count and the numbers going up? Also, and again, I know a lot of EMTs, they're showing false positives constantly. People are dying. They're putting it as COVID, but it's not as COVID.
You know, if you go and let's say if you got 4 tests this week from 4 different people, and you tested positive in all of them, that's 4. You are 4 positive. They'll go off 4 times.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like there's no science to this. It's just like there's
no national database saying, all right, positive here and it negates it here. No, it's the same. Like I said, my buddy's an EMT said, he went to an accident and the guy had a motorcycle accident. He lost his head. And they said, put it as COVID. And he's like, but he lost his head. He didn't die from COVID. He lost because he died because he lost his head. And the answer was that they get more federal funding if they show COVID.
It's
and
that's
fucking bullshit.
It's so insane. The other thing
Guillermo. Boobs.
It's Guillermo. Oh, look.
Guillermo's got the boobs.
And our face, smiley face.
Master.
Oh, now it's like next to him. My slaves. I'll listen back and give me a call.
Which one did you show? You saw one.
I saw all of them. I saw
the one on HBO was excellent.
There's one on HBO and one on Showtime too.
Yeah, what did you say? What was the one in Showtime?
The one on Showtime followed the chick around, the daughter of the celebrity, and showed all her involvement and how fucked up she was, which was good. And now I'm seeing a whole bunch of things on YouTube, like Rosenbaum is discussing Allison Mackey.
Oh yeah,
telling stories about her.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, she came to my house. Did you see the story he told?
No, but I saw that he's talking about her. Like, what did he say? What was
that basically
what's
that she invited him. She came by the house one time. He's like, we really didn't hang out because she was younger than me. He was 25, she was 18, and she came in, I guess, and he's the guy who he was with, and he was like, she walked in and like she owned the house, and then she started cooking, like just walked in my kitchen, started pulling pots and pans out, started cooking, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like, oh, we're hungry. And he was like, he let it go for like 5 minutes. I was like, yeah, no, seriously, this isn't funny. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And finally, I was like, yo, you guys gotta go. Like, you gotta leave. And the guy lost his shit. The guy goes, I don't know who the guy was. He was like, fuck you, you piece of shit. You invite us here, you don't feed us. Fucking like he got angry and aggressive. And he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Oh my god,
bro,
I didn't even
they're all
realize
crazy.
that.
They're all fucking crazy. And they had interviews with other cast members from Smallville.
Yeah.
And like, did she invite you to go?
Kristen Crew
She's like,
joined for a little bit.
She's like, yeah, no, they invited us. They all invited us. It's a cult, motherfucker.
Dude, they're one of the branding iron. Dude, how about that fucking beacon?
It wasn't a branding iron.
No, some of them got branded.
Yeah, they all got, but it was a soldering pen. It wasn't an iron. It wasn't 1, 2, 3, hit it. No, they slowly dragged this shit for fucking 40 minutes. You missed all that shit, bro. Rewatch it. Oh, yeah. They held them down and made them sit there for 40 minutes while they were doing this. From a medical professional, because they're trying to get the woman who did it, who's a licensed doctor, to have our shit revoked. That's fucking insane.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dude, this is dark.
40 minutes of being burnt to shit. Come on, bro.
That's no fucking, nah, that's not good. That's not good. How come it smells like chicken? The other thing that that was interesting also, and everybody's talking about it, is how many times that beacon, that satellite that they send out, and now it's sending a repeater. You heard that whole thing, and it's like the same message repeating over. What the fuck is that? It's this first contact, baby. I love it.
Fuck COVID. You know about COVID? The aliens are coming and they're gonna eat us. Oh, that's what War of the Worlds, bitches.
They're gonna eat us like Baby Yoda eating the fucking eggs.
Did you see the Lost shit about that? People went ballistic.
Oh my god!
Because it's funny. Genocide is funny.
Because it's a distinct speech and the guy.
It's so dumb.
It's Star Wars. You realize this is fake.
This is how dumb we got.
My favorite thing is that even he's in the ship and somehow he sneaked an egg. And
well, that's the problem with this world nowadays is when you see a crazy person on the corner spouting some bullshit, that's a crazy person on the corner. Fuck him. No one cares. Now that crazy person has a phone and he tweets dumb shit. We all gotta fucking hear it and see it.
You know what's funny? I'm waiting. We bitch about Trump for so many years now. He's wait for the bitching about Biden already. He's not even in the office. These people will never happy. No, you know what? People don't get it no more. Like, what the fuck, man?
Live life and be happy.
Hey, guys, if you haven't watched this TV show, The Queen's Gambit on Netflix with the girl playing chess, it's excellent.
Is it good?
Highly recommend. 9 episodes.
I've seen it, yeah, I've seen it.
One season, 9 episodes, very good. The other show I would recommend, if you haven't started watching, Star Trek Discovery is fucking fantastic.
It looks good. I haven't seen it though.
It's on that CBS All Access.
Plus, yeah.
Yeah. So what you should. This is what I'm gonna recommend you as a person that do this all the time. Once this
steal it.
No, don't steal it. But they're giving you a month free. So take the month free, binge it, and then next year wait till they give you another month free. And
yeah,
then
wait till all the episodes are out, then get it.
Then binge it again. Another show that the guy is a cartoon and it's about Star Trek also, but it's called Loyal Deck. It's hysterical. It's fucking the funniest shit you can see on TV, man.
I heard about that one too.
So there's a lot of shit on TV coming out, guys. You guys just need to look out. I gotta say it again. Fucking HBOMAX. Thank you for giving us Wonder Woman 1984. It'll be my Christmas movie this year because you guys made it happen. I hope fucking Disney.Plus take a page, learn from these guys.
Black Widow, you know, I want to see it finally.
My thing finally came in. My subscription for Disney.Plus went through, and it was $69
a year.
You know what's bad? When you think about how much media for $69, and I say if you've never seen like the old cartoons or the old Spider-Man, they got so many cartoons and X-Men cartoons.
But they need more content. They need more content.
But they got so many movies. They got so many stuff, but they're not anymore. Like I really want. You know, when I got the HBO, the Disney Plus, I wanted more Marvel shit.
Yeah.
That's what I really wanted. But I'm glad that they're giving me the Avengers, Marvel, and they're giving me all this stuff. But I want more.
They should have like podcasts and shit on the Disney Plus.
We should be on Disney Plus.
We will never be on Disney Plus.
Maybe HBO.Max.
Maybe. Well, at least they have real sex. So yeah, maybe.
Freakshow after
Remember
dark.
Real Sex?
Oh yeah, I love Real Sex. Freakshow after dark.
Also, they do a strippers dancing.
Yeah, I like to.
Yo, HBO, put that shit together, fuckers.
Make it happen, baby. You got those two idiots on Showtime, Mado, Mito, those two Thug Life people. You know the two black guys that they like almost look like gangster rappers, but they're fake rappers.
I never saw that.
They're almost like yeah, they holy moly.
And with that,
I gotta do one thing. You know how kids say they hang out with that girl Penelope, right? Yeah. Show that woman more. She's a drop dead gorgeous woman. Do you see? Do you see the thing? AEW, like she's standing up, and then this guy's doing like the Shawn Michaels. She's like Diesel, and then you have the little. They're showing the thing right up her crotch, and then they go right into him. It's like, oh
no, really?
And they don't even, dude. That girl is one of the most beautiful women in wrestling. That AEW does not fucking.
I use her. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
All right, where are you at? You're on Twitter.
I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Also, I'm on Parler now. And
Parler?
Yeah,
what is that?
Parler's like Twit, but it's like a bunch of fucking lunatic people.
I don't know.
But there's no censorship.
Fuck, man.
I just joined OnlyFans. And they got some people who are giving some discounts on that. I want to have
a podcast, a weekly podcast, where we can show tits. I want to get some shows on. Make them some money.
Showtime. No, not Showtime. HBO. Or maybe Playboy. Is it Playboy channel?
No, I've been out for a long time.
Has it been?
It died with you.
Oh my God, that was terrible.
I'm on Instagram. I deleted Facebook because I fucking hate everyone. I can't deal with this anymore. And I'm on Twitter. That's it. I'm on Twitch and all the other bullshit things. Look at FreakJonn. It's all right.
And people, I would like to thank all the support. The holidays are coming. And
more.
And so this season is the most toughest season for
it's gonna
people.
be a rough season this year.
A lot of people are not going to be able to go see their parents, their mother, so there's going to be a lot of depression. But you know what, guys? You can have, there's even an app now that's a phone number that you can call it, you can video chat.
They'll text you back. I heard.
And they'll text you back.
So, yeah.
Guys, if you're feeling lonely, there's always a 1-800 number, or you can just masturbate and feel a lot better the next day. But don't end your life.
Use your tears for lube.
Yeah, because life is too precious. We're doing this whole hard time shit again. We're going to get locked down, and a lot of people are going to be depressed. And it's the holiday season. Guys, if you feel depressed, call an 800 number. Call one of those suicide hotlines. No, call somebody.
It's just 1 minute of one day. So it'll get past it. And the next day will be better, hopefully. So don't do anything brash and stupid. I know a lot of people have.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up. Your pain's not going away. You're just transferring your pain to everyone around you that loves you.
Yeah.
So,
and that note,
fuck that dark shit, man.
And that note, fuck you, thank you. See you next week, you ungrateful son of a bitches.
Breaks.
Your breaks.